fail to plan, time slips away. And before you know it, the day is over. So if you're just a person that gets up and just goes with the flow of the day, I don't even know how that would look for me, because I need to know what every single minute is counted for, because I need to find time to take a nap. And that is my creative outlet. I be trying to find my little pockets, chat. I only need about 20 minutes. Like, I set the timer up, like, Siri, set the timer for 20 minutes. But hey, and welcome to another episode of the Sis Stop Sulking podcast. I am your host, Miss Tasha Talks Life. I help guide you to your dream life faster by making simple tweaks to your mindset, your self-love, and your goals. And today, we are not talking about goals, but we are talking about hobbies and creative outlets and things like that. And so I thought this topic would be very important for right now, because we just top of the year, we set our goals, we had the vision board and goal getter mastermind that was amazing, and that so many women left with a clear vision for what they wanted for themselves, for their businesses, their families, their jobs, and all those things, their side hustles. And now I think that, and this is for myself, so I'm like, what did I need? And I think it's important to include and incorporate self-love. And with self-love comes creative outlets, which comes hobbies and things like that. It cannot all be work, right? Work. But for real, like, I felt like I was I still am, like, just running on, still with the momentum. So I'm grateful, but I also know the importance of refueling, disconnecting, recharging, and all of that. So I wanted to talk today about the importance of, like, incorporating hobbies and creative outlets into your day-to-day, or into the momentum of the new year, and how that can look, and some challenges with that as well. So as you know, this episode, every episode, I start with a quote. And this quote is by Ava DuVernay. Oh Lord. Don't wait for permission to do something creative. And she's like a producer or something like that. She's done amazing things. And no, I'm not going to start citing the things that she's done, because I don't want to get butchered, but I don't want to butcher it. But don't wait for permission to do something creative. That, to me, when I was like looking for a quote that related to what I was feeling, part of my entrepreneur mind gravitated to that, because I am a creative. I have I have so many ideas in my head that it's just out of control. But also, don't wait for permission to be creative, also to me meant, like, with all the things that you got going on, with all the things as being a mom, as being a wife, as being a employer, employee, supervisor, manager, boss, don't wait for permission to find time for yourself. Don't wait for permission to find to incorporate self-care, to allow yourself to relax, relate, and release, right? So I like that quote. So when I talk about hobbies and creative outlets, it could be anything that brings you joy. Self-care is restorative activities that focus on your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual well-being. And a lot of the times, things like working out, that may not be considered a creative outlet or a hobby for most. So I'm talking, if that's what that is for you. For me, it's a spiritual and a physical restorative for my well-being. But if that's not what that is for you, then that's not this. We're talking about something that you enjoy doing, something that totally disconnects from every day, from day to day, from the realities of the world, for things like that. So working out or going for a walk in nature and all that stuff, if that's not what that does for you, then that's not it. It's important to do those things too, but that's not what I'm talking about. So if you like to color, if you like to paint, if you like to knit, if you like to cook, and I mean like maybe you like to bake, but you don't bake often because it's not something, it goes against your diet restrictions. It goes against, it's just not something that you do all the time, but you enjoy doing it. That would be like a creative outlet. That would be like a hobby. What else? Playing an instrument, taking a dance class, like things like that. It doesn't have to be tied to a restoring in that way, meaning like it doesn't have to be something that attacks your mental, physical, emotional. It could just be just to have fun, right? Just to let loose, just to disconnect. Like, okay, Netflixing and chilling. Like, there's nothing that's coming from this. I'm just not doing anything right now. I want to watch TV. I want to watch this. So yeah. So some challenges with making time or finding a creative outlet or some hobbies. There's 3 challenges, and I'm going to combat each challenge. Okay. So the first challenge is overcommitting to various tasks. Oh my God, that is so me. If you cannot see me on YouTube, my hand is raised because it's not even okay. So I have boundaries with other things, but it's overcommitting to myself. Like, it's like, girl, this list is so long. So, but for yourself, overcommitting to various tasks or obligations, how are you going to find time for creative outlets for yourself, hobbies, or anything like that when you're always saying yes? So, I would say set boundaries. What does that mean? Saying no and meaning it. No is a complete sentence, and it's very important. So, another challenge is lack of planning. And when you fail to plan, time slips away. And before you know it, the day is over. So if you're just a person that gets up and just goes with the flow of the day, I don't even know how that would look for me because I need to know what every single minute is counted for because I need to find time to take a nap. And that is my creative outlet. I be trying to find my little pockets, chat. I only need about 20 minutes. Like I set the timer up, like Siri, set the timer for 20 minutes. But no, not right now. Anyway, um, so I said a lack of planning. So when you don't plan, the time slips away. So what I would suggest is in order for you to find time for creative outlets and hobbies is to plan it, put it on your calendar. And I'm not talking about 2 weeks away. I'm not talking about next month. I'm talking about put it on your calendar once a week, minimal. And once a week, minimal. Please, girl, you could do that. I would say every day. I would say find 15 to 20 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes every day to do something. Color, sew, Netflix, nap, whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be so in detail, so kumbaya, so zen. I'm not talking about meditating at this moment. Yes, there's time for that, but that's not what I'm talking about. So pre-plan for the week, put it in there. Even if you do it daily, like I try to do, write it out. Write out all the things that you have to do for the day and include your lunch and include your creative outlet. Okay. Right now I'm reading and this is not really I'm such a nerd because this is not really it is for me, but you're probably not going to think that it is, but um I'm reading the Sacred Woman. I'm doing a book study and I'm reading Sacred Woman, and it is a very good read. I just started and I'm learning a lot, and it is for me a creative outlet. Like, but um, It's not just okay. So I think that what it is that when I'm saying a hobby or creative outlet, I'm looking at it as being something that is not, it's just frivolous. It's just a complete, just all about fun, right? So maybe it is fun to me, but maybe maybe I need to do something else, like just go and jump double dutch or something because I love double dutch. I don't know, but reading a book, or it doesn't have to be a professional development book, maybe a book, a romance novel, one of those urban ghetto love novels, something like that. So yeah, so pre-planning your creative outlet for the week. I would say put in something for the day, 15 to 30 minutes. Another challenge is no energy and burnout. You've done so much. You're balancing work, family, businesses, just trying to be a good friend. You're balancing all of that. And at the end, you're burnt out. You're exhausted. If that is you, let me know in the comments. If you identify with any of these challenges, let me know in the comments. But there is hope if you are intentional. So you can just, like I said, start small. You got 15 to 30 minutes, set a timer. Don't say the name. And then write out your daily task and include your creative outlet. Also, again, set boundaries. Also, pre-plan for the week. And those will help you to find the time to do something that you enjoy doing, whatever hobby that may be, whether it's watching football or watching your man watch football. Laying up on that blanket and just chilling, like whatever, but you have to find time because it's so important. We set these goals at the beginning of the year. We are ambitious women, we go-getters, right? We do what we say we're going to do. We are disciplined, and we in our discipline we also have to replenish and take care of ourselves. So find time for yourself, okay? So I want to know in the comments if you already have where you find little pockets throughout the day to do something for yourself and what that is. What does that look like? I'm interested to hear about it. Leave a comment in down below in the comment section. And also I'm thinking about, January came in and was like, what's up? I'm out. And like didn't even close the door. Like it's almost over. And February is right around the corner, the lovers month or whatever. And I'm thinking I want to do a self-love challenge. So I have the challenge already. It's on my website, TASHATalksLife.com, but I want to do it in a group type of way. I want to do it like every day. I could send out one of the days self-love challenge, and you do it, and when you're done you comment done or something like that, like in a community type of way. If that is something that you would be interested in, leave the comments self-love challenge in the comment section, and I can figure out how we can do that, because then I can send it out and we can do, I wouldn't want to do it like email. I would want to do it where we're actually engaging with each other and getting through this self-love challenge. It's a 30-day challenge. It's like some really cool activities and things, some things that you probably wouldn't, nothing crazy, nothing that's like, what? It's wintertime or whatever, but where you can really push yourself out of your comfort zone to do something for yourself as opposed to doing something for everybody else. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I'm curious to see how many people want to do that, and I will be able to cultivate that group. We could either do WhatsApp, we can do Slack, whatever. I don't want to do email because email isn't intimate enough and isn't engaging enough, and I don't want to do a Facebook group. So just let me know in the comments if you are interested in the 30-day self-love challenge. Just write self-love challenge in the comments. Share this episode with a friend that you would think might be interested as well. And make sure, I know you're subscribed already. Like, all right. And let me tell you something first, real quick, before, because this episode is not going to be long. there are some big things about to happen in the next couple of months. And I am so excited. And I really want to tell you right now, but I can't. And your girl is out here working. And I want to thank everybody that has supported me, that showed up, that is here from the bottom of my heart, because I really appreciate it. And this message is not just for you, it is for me too. I need to more take, but right now, such good things is happening. I can't wait to share it with you. But thank you for rocking with me. Share this with somebody else. Yeah. So let me know how you're taking care of yourself, or do you find pockets throughout the day, 15 to 30 minutes for your creative outlets, for your hobbies? If not, which one of these challenges resonates with you, or which one of these tips are you going to implement, making up pre-planning out your week, and writing out your to-do list and incorporating your little creative outlet there, practicing saying no. What else did I say? Setting boundaries, that's practicing saying no. And yeah, so let me know. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode with our mindset declaration. As you already know, at the end of every episode, we end with a declaration that is related to the show. And this is no different. I want you to write it down, repeat after me. It is very important that you realize that the words that you speak out of your mouth have power. Okay. Life lies in the power of the tongue, life or death, right? So we want to speak positive. So, and here it is. So, I make time to engage in activities I enjoy, and by doing so, I release stress and I improve my mental well-being. I make time to engage in activities I enjoy, and by doing so, I release stress and improve my mental well-being. So, if that is you, let me know. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. So I want you to go over, you can connect with me, follow me on all platforms on social media at Tasha Talks Life. YouTube is at Tasha Talks Life. Podcast is Sis Stop Sulking Podcast. I'm everywhere at Tasha Talks Life. My website, Tasha Talks Life, Tasha Talks Life, Tasha Life. So connect with me. I am mostly on Instagram, Facebook, and my website. So I look forward to hearing from you if we are not already connected. And I want you to know that your past does not dictate your future. I want you to be well, have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next episode. Till next time.